It is time to make a change. Ooh, and there we go. Hopefully that is leveled. I love it. Do you guys love it? I love it. Let's get into the video. Kia ora team, welcome back to another video. I'm Daniel and I hope that you fellas are having a good day, dressing well, and of course getting stuff done. Again, another month has come and gone. We are now in May. We are coming up so close to that halfway point of the year. Now, April was a very interesting one. I hope that all of you had an amazing, beautiful April. I got a lot done, obviously. Let me know, how was April for you guys? What did you pick up? I want to know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, you guys already know what's happening today. We are going through my 7 favorite pickups and then diving in to the monthly Q&A. So with all that said, let's get into the first monthly favorite. So guys, coming straight into it. This is my first monthly favorite pickup. Now these jeans, you would have seen them in the spring lookbook. These are a pair of Levi's 501s. So these pants are actually thrifted. Now I don't typically, I'm a bit weird with thrifting pants because it's kind of like, my gooch, your gooch, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, what do you do? You guys get what I mean? It's just like, man, some people don't, you know, some people don't shower and stuff. I don't know. It's just weird in my head a little bit. Anyway, I got them, so it's not that weird. These were in perfect condition. I was stoked with how clean they were. Some of you guys might know I've been wanting a pair of Levi's 501s. I thrifted these for £40, by the way, which is a mad steal. And I absolutely love the colorway of these. Perfect for spring. Absolutely love them. These are in a waist 33 and a length 36. Obviously, I couldn't really negotiate and choose other sizes because these were only one there. They fit my waist, which is perfect. I'm actually about like a 30 to a 32 waist max, but I do go for the higher waist to fit my thighs. Now the length is quite long, so I might actually take these to the tailor to get them altered slightly, but so far so good. And £40, like, cannot go wrong for a pair of awesome vintage Levi 501s. Now second on the list, guys, and sticking to the colorway of that kind of like beigey stone colorway, we have this massive oversized t-shirt from COS. First off, £19 from COS, and the material is so nice, so soft. I absolutely love it. So what I do love about COS is that they offer just these different price ranges. So £19, and again, huge shout out to my bro Sky for hooking me up. So I actually got a little bit cheaper than that. Absolutely love this colorway. It is a vibe, especially with when you see it teamed up with the next pickup. You guys would have actually seen me wearing this in the last video. It is massive and oversized. It is very long. I'm not going to ever wear this untucked. It just won't look flattering on me. So always I'm gonna tuck this in, and I do just love how oversized the arms are. It's, you know, it's definitely my vibe. You guys know I like oversized t-shirts, and it's so nice and lightweight. It's gonna be perfect, especially when it does heat up in summertime. So £19, size large. Absolutely love it for a good affordable price. So guys, coming in at third on the list are these 2 beautiful pieces of art from FTH. So I don't know about you guys, but I really like my home aesthetic to match my style. Again, going for that very like minimal aesthetic. And I really feel like these 2 pieces match kind of like my whole vibe. Like, I literally have a t-shirt, guys, that has this a white t-shirt that has this similar print on it. So I absolutely love it. I love the black and white. I love how minimal it is. This one here, we kind of got the zebra lines going from those thicker wiggly lines all the way to a very thin, and I feel they match perfectly together, and I feel they definitely go with my whole kind of like minimal aesthetic. What's actually dope about these 2 pieces of art is that they're actually from my friend Devin. You guys might know him as Devin on Deck. Devin also has a YouTube channel which focuses on fashion, but he also teams it up with technology as well, kind of like tech and everything like that, which is really sick because not only does he give you like fashion advice, which is dope, he actually like shows you how you can make like your Instagram content and your Instagram stories and everything like that, like just next level. Like if you guys watch his Instagram stories, it's just like, yeah, it's just tech stuff like. But again, not only just being awesome with fashion and tech, him and his business partner actually have their own kind of art line called FTH, which is just absolutely insane. So the bro Devin was kind enough to let me go through his website and pick out 2 of my favorite pieces. But you guys should have seen the email that I sent back to him. I was just linking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like it was hard to choose. Their whole style, it just suits me. What's also really sick about their kind of like art style is that it stays up to date with like culture and trends and everything like that. Like not only do they have these amazing minimal pieces, they've also got this style of art here as well, which again really stays up to date within the fashion scene, which I absolutely love. So you've got kind of like this Adidas inspired one that says earn your stripes. So it's, you know, it's giving you that kind of like inspiration as well behind it. You've got the Nike, you know, you don't get paid for what you know, you get paid for what you do. And then obviously you got to have the Yeezys. If it was easy, play on words, everyone would do it. I definitely for my next purchase want to get the orange Nike one. I feel that would look sick right by all my shoes. Like again with that little bit of art, goes hand in hand with fashion and everything like that. But yeah guys, all up, I'm absolutely happy. I needed to kick out those black ones that I had. Boom, chuck these ones up. So if you guys do want to check out Devin's stuff, not only will I leave his Instagram and his YouTube channel, I'll leave a link to their website FTH, and there might be a little discount in the description box down below as well. Coming up 4th on the list, you guys would have seen this from my weekday haul. It is the brown bird hoodie. Came in at £35. Now I know I said 55 in the last video, but it's actually 35, size large. I'm not going to go into too much, we've already seen it. Love the boxiness of it, cropped, boxy, oversized, drop shoulders. I've been wearing it so much, I had to chuck it in for a favorite. So I absolutely love this one, guys. 5th on the list, you might recognize this also from the video that has just been in my spring/summer jackets for 2019. This overcoat/trench coat is from COS. It came in at £115. I got it in a size medium. So the way they designed this is slightly oversized already, so I would suggest you guys to size down, but obviously try go in store if you can first. But yeah, I picked mine up in a medium. Absolutely love it in this washed black colorway. It is such a vibe. It's gonna be perfect for spring/summer. It's so light. Even coming into autumn, it'll be great. You can put a hoodie on underneath. I've been wanting a lightweight jacket like this for quite some time, so I'm so glad I finally got one. And £115 isn't too bad of a price, especially for the quality that's gone into this. All right, guys, number 6 on the list. Now, I feel this is really gonna split you guys apart. You're either gonna be for or against it, and I never thought I'd get these. Ever did I thought. I'd never thought I'd own a pair. Let me go get them. Yep. I finally got a pair. Balenciaga Triple S's in that grey, cream, and blue colorway. So I love these. I love this colorway. It's amazing. I hated these shoes when they first came out. I didn't hate them, but I wasn't a fan of them. I remember I tried them on and I was like, these are so damn heavy and massive. And it's weird that, obviously that came out so long ago, it's weird that my style and everything's changed and I've started to become a fan of them. And ever since I picked them up, and if you guys would have seen this on my Instagram, I haven't really stopped wearing them. They're comfortable, you gotta get used to walking in them. And yeah, I picked them up. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'm really excited to see who's for or against these ugly shoes, but beautiful shoes at the same time. Now I always get like questions about like, how do you always afford to buy new things? But I wanted to use those shoes as an example. So I technically didn't pay anything for those shoes, because what I did is I sold my, if you guys remember, my Balenciaga Speedrunners, and I used that money to pretty much buy these shoes as well. And that's pretty much what I do with the majority of my clothing. Like 9 times out of 10, I'll always sell something to purchase something new. And because I wasn't wearing those Speedrunners and an opportunity came up to purchase these, shout out to you, Gio, I was like, oh, that's the perfect time to just switch them in and out. What's so good about it is I've been wearing these now so much more than I wore the Speedrunners. So if you guys are looking at buying new clothing, always look at your wardrobe and see, you know, what do I have that I could sell that I don't wear anymore to help purchase this new item. So definitely a little bit of advice for you guys. All right, guys, and number 7, this one is a little bit different, but I kind of want to start bringing stuff like this into the channel. It's actually a book. So I've just finished a book by Osho, and then the one that I got recommended next was this one called Meditation by Marcus Aurelius. Now, obviously I'm not too far through into the book. Boom. Also, you guys got to keep it, you know, fashion related. Acne Studios is your bookmark. But yeah, so far so good. A lot of gems in this. It's so interesting seeing like somebody's like insight to their like minds and things like that, especially a Roman Empire. And there's some hidden gems in this. There's some really good kind of like thoughts and wisdom, and it's definitely a good read. So guys, those are my monthly favorites. I will link all of them in the description box down below. Now it's time to get into the monthly Q&A. So you know the drill. I always post up on my Instagram, you know, where you can ask your questions. So do make sure you are following me at I'm Daniel Simmons to make sure you can get in for next month if you want to ask some questions. So let's get into the first one. How can I get you a haircut? Don't cut your hair. That's it. I just haven't had a haircut. I need to get one. It's just pretty much just longer on the top and semi-peaky blinders, but grown out. So that's what I tell you, Baba. I always slip out with my heel on low top Doc Martens, no matter what size. What can I do? Man, all I would say with that is either something up with your socks, or you need to tie your laces, or you're somehow not getting the right size. I don't know. I don't have that problem, so I can't really recommend anything. But yeah, your heel shouldn't be sliding out. So how do you keep your Instagram feed so good? Thank you. I actually have another Instagram page that's completely private where I post my photos first to see if I like the order of it. You can also do that on, I think Visco offers you that function as well. So that can kind of be good to do, and also just keeping in your color tone of whatever your theme might be. Those are my kind of recommendations. Which is your favorite sneaker right now? I am not gonna lie, I have to say those Triple S's. I never ever thought it would be them, but it is them right now. What do you think of a cold wall? I really like their stuff. I like what Samuel Ross is doing. Obviously, I've got the Nike and ACW shoes, and there's actually a pair of shorts I was looking at from them for summer. So most of their stuff I do really like. When did you get into fitness, and how long did it take you to figure out what works for you? So I've pretty much been doing fitness and sports and stuff pretty much my whole life, but really getting into the gym probably around 18 years old. And a lot of trial and error, a lot of research and things like that. Then obviously I learned a ton from my studies. But then as far as building muscle and stuff like that, I found pull push legs, that type of program works best for me. But yeah, just trial and error. Favorite low price brand? I'm gonna have to go with COS. If I want to start building a wardrobe, what do I buy first? Essentials. 100% your essentials. That's going to take you kind of everywhere, and then you can, once you've built up your essentials, is when you can look at just kind of these statement pieces to add into your whole style. How are you though? I'm good. How are you? If you could only wear one clothing from one luxury brand, which would it be? Acne Studios, hands down. Where to get a nice t-shirt with a high neckline? This one I'm actually wearing is from COS as well. I really like COS, guys. It's actually my favorite white t-shirt right now. I love the high neckline. I think it was only 20 pounds, so try COS. Do you think Doc Martens can be dressed with a suit? Absolutely, 100%. Guys, when I get married, if I get married, what I'm gonna do 100% is wear the low top Doc Martens 1461s with a suit. That's what I'm gonna get married in. And if I'm still doing YouTube, then I'm definitely gonna make a video on it, because I'm 100% doing that. You can expect that. Favorite accessories? Definitely rings. I really like rings. If that's what you meant. That was jewelries, but rings. Marvel or DC? If we're talking movies, definitely Marvel. DC just hasn't got it together. Doc Martens or Converse? Doc Martens. I want to make a unique clothing line, but I'm only a uni student. Any advice on starting? First off is figuring out why you want to make a unique clothing line. What is it about the clothing line? Why do you want it to be unique? Figuring out actually the why, and then actually realizing that you don't have to get the most best high-end quality materials straight away. It is okay to go for very basic quality, and each time you make a sale, you reinvest it back into your business, and each time you have more money that's coming back in, like I said, you invest it, so you get better quality as long as you keep investing. But at the same time, I don't have a clothing line, so I could just be talking crap. Would you ever change the way you edit your photos on Instagram, change the dark? My feed has actually slowly changed over time, but it's probably something more my eye might notice. I'm actually going through a phase now where I'm gonna have a little bit more colors and less desaturated, but I think I'm always gonna keep that moody vibe to it, just because I kind of just relate to that the most. That kind of sounds like I'm moody all the time. I'm not, but I just love the whole moody aesthetic, dark aesthetic thing. Who takes your Instagram photos? Love the tones. Pretty much whoever I'm with at the time. Pretty much the process we go through is I'll see a spot, I'll get them to stand in it, I'll take a photo, I'll change the settings, then we switch places, we just repeat and repeat and repeat, and then I come home and I edit them myself. So it's normally friends, so a huge shout out to Paul, Jimmy, you two, yeah, solid. Where do you usually get your blazers from? Cheers mate, loving your videos. Thank you heaps bro. So my two blazers currently are from Bershka and Urban Outfitters. The next one I'm gonna get is gonna be like a thrifted one, so I definitely would recommend that as well. Otherwise you can check out out ASOS. They do have a ton from a ton of different brands as well. Vintage clothing, yay or nay? Definitely yay. I just find it can be sometimes hard finding the vintage clothing that you'd want and in the condition that you'd want. Any advice on trying to lose weight? Download MyFitnessPal, eat in a caloric deficit, train roughly 4 times a week, cardio weights, that'll be definitely a good start for you. Dream car, I don't really have one. It's not a huge goal of mine as of yet, but if I had to choose, I probably would go for like an Aston Martin, like a DB9 or a DB10, just because, you know, that whole James Bond lifestyle. What's your opinion on Stone Island? I do really like it. I just don't own any of their pieces right now, but no, I definitely think it's nice. Is YouTube your only source of income? Do you have another job? No guys, so pretty much I get this question a lot. YouTube's just like a side thing I do. Like, it is really just on the side. I actually have my own like strength and conditioning coach business that I run myself, self-employed. That is my main source of income. I actually don't get much money from YouTube, like not much money at all. And you'll also notice I barely work with like brands and things like that. So yeah, not much comes through YouTube. It's my own, got my own business that I actually full-time gig that I do. Again, this is on the side, but it is also kind of good because it means that I can be very, very selective with the brands that I do decide to work with, because you're not relying on brands or YouTube to pay your bills. That's definitely something I'd recommend to you guys if you are looking at getting into YouTube, is you don't want to be dependent on YouTube or brands for your money. Otherwise, that's when you start making decisions that's probably not what you like best for you, just because you need like the income. So yeah. So if you could have lunch with any celebrity, who would it be? Mila Kunis, hands down, because she is just fire. Plans on coming to Germany? I'd love to. It's just about finding the time right now. Do you know some cheap but interesting shoes? Not off the top of my head, but I do know Zara does a lot of that stuff, where they kind of make semi-replicas of the like kind of like trendy shoes right now. So if you're going for affordable options, Zara's definitely a good one for you. How do you put up with the hat hair when you wear a beanie? That is a nightmare. Pretty much the moment I decide to wear a beanie or a hat, that's it. That's my day. As in, like, that's not coming off. Like, I would not take it off and then try to style it. It's like, okay, I'm wearing a hat for the rest of the day, or a beanie for the rest of the day. Are you ever inspired by women's fashion? I'm a girl and I'm so inspired by your videos. First off, thank you so much for the kind words. And second, 100%. I'm gonna try like chuck up some of these girls who I follow. But yeah, I get a ton of inspiration from like women's fashion as well, because when I look at other people's like fashion, whether they're male or female, I'm not so much focused on always the shape or the garment itself. It could be the colorway that they're going on, it could be the accessories they're using, it could be so many things. So I definitely take a lot of inspiration from women's fashion as well. What is your hair color? Brown, dark brown, I think. And that is where we're gonna leave it, guys. Sorry if I didn't answer all of your questions. If you want, leave them in the comment section below now, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. I hope you enjoyed all the pickups. I will link all of these items in the description box down below if you would like to go check them out. And then, guys, make sure you give this video a nice big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon, go watch another video. And if you want to keep up with me on the daily, you can do this by following my Instagram, which is @Daniel Simmons. Sweet as, guys, I'll leave you back to doing you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Smash this coming month. Keep dressing well, and I'll see you fellas next time. Peace.